Hello, I'm David Chaston with 90 at 9, brought to you by interest.co.nz. This week, get everything you need to know in 90 seconds at 9 o'clock, including news. We head into the long weekend watching an improved global economy. New claims for American unemployment benefits held below 300,000 for a sixth straight week last week. In fact, unadjusted data was just 255,000, suggesting their labour market was shrugging off concerns about a slowing global economy. Although it fell in October, the latest flash PMI for the US remains strongly positive. In fact, stocks rose in New York in late trade, led by industrials and strong earnings despite Eurozone ones. Companies like Caterpillar are particularly optimistic. The German economy is actually holding its own, but France is definitely going backwards. Meanwhile, the Chinese manufacturing PMI rose in October, adding to positive signs that they may be weathering their housing market downturn in reasonable shape. In New York, US Treasury 10-year yields are rising today and are now up to 2.28%. Yesterday's low New Zealand CPI shows the market is expecting an extended rate hike pause by the RBNZ, which means the yield advantage New Zealand has will not grow. Therefore, the exchange rate has been marked down today, and swap rates have also taken a tumble across the curve. Ignored by the markets, though, is the fact that a sharply lower dollar will raise tradable inflation, undermine any chance of fuel cost reductions and pump up the CPI in coming quarters. It is likely interest rate markets here will bid back up swap rates today as they come to their senses. The oil price is also slightly higher, now just under $82 a barrel, with a Brent price now under $87 a barrel. A new commercial oil field has been discovered in the North Sea. The gold price, however, took a big tumble today and is now down to $1,229 an ounce and giving up all its gains over the past week. And speaking of commodities, the latest USDA dairy price monitoring for Oceania shows whole milk powder prices rising again. In US dollars, they're up 3% in 2 weeks. In New Zealand dollars, they're up about a bit more. More interesting is that they are reporting prices that are almost 9% above the Fonterra auction price. These movements are similar to butter, but not as strong in other products. We start today with our currency a lot lower. The New Zealand dollar is at 78.2 US cents, which is more than a cent drop since this time yesterday, at 89.3 Aussie cents, which is also about a cent drop, and the TWI is at 76.2. And finally, here's a piece of irony for you. The giant American tobacco company Reynolds has banned smoking in its offices. It's not safe for non-smokers, they say. Go figure. I'm David Chaston. That was 90 at 9, brought to you by interest.co.nz.